Hey everybody, it's the third week of Advent and we're talking about the theme of joy. So I want to give you a quick encouragement around that subject. In the book of Nehemiah, in the 8th chapter, something really interesting takes place. The law, the scriptures are read out to the people of Israel by Ezra for the first time in many, many years. And their response is that they begin to weep and be sad because they realize their lives look nothing like the way that God wants them to live. Their lives look nothing like the law of God, and they're overcome, they're convicted over this. And Nehemiah encourages the people, though. He says, listen, you should be celebrating, you should be partying, you should be eating and rejoicing. And then he gives this incredible reason. For the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. And here's what's so interesting about that verse. Whose joy is being talked about in that verse? The joy actually belongs to the Lord in that verse. And what we get from his joy is strength. Here's what Nehemiah is saying. He's saying, guys, what's important is not how you feel. The reason you should rejoice and celebrate and be glad is not because of how you feel or because of how you see yourselves. The reason you should rejoice, you should be glad, you should celebrate, you should party is because of how God feels about you. God rejoices over you, and that reality should make you strong, should encourage you, and should bless you. This is why I love this, because if my joy is in any way connected to me, if it's up to me to stir up my own joy, then it's going to do this every day of my life, depending on my mood, my emotional state, the circumstances of my life, up and down, up and down, up and down. But if my joy and my strength is rooted in God, who never changes, who's the same yesterday, today, and forever, then I have a joy that is unshakable. So here's what the Lord is saying to you and I today. He's saying, find your joy in how God feels about you. Rejoice that he loves you. Rejoice that you're forgiven. Rejoice that you're his son or you're his daughter, and nothing is going to change that. And this is the kind of joy that the word says makes you strong. It's a joy that has strength. It's not fickle. It doesn't change from one moment to the next. So in this Advent season, I want to encourage you. Have joy. Be glad and celebrate the fact that God is rejoicing over you. He loves you. Let that fact fill you with joy this Advent season. God bless you guys.